So I took you up on Mumbai, and we're going to be enjoying this with some Indian wine, because you said that you tried some Indian wine before.
And this is a Sula.
It's a Sula. Again, I really thought they're probably the most well-known. They were the real pioneers back in the 90s.
Totally.
And I've actually met Ranjiv Samant, the owner, a few times. He's from India. Went off to, I think, Stanford.
He went off to California, didn't he?
Yeah, then he worked in tech.
Yep.
Then he came back to his family home region in Nashik. And was like, there's more we can do, because the region was just known for onions and table grapes. And so he then went to work at a winery in California, a small winery, just for like 3 or 4 months, and then took actually the winemaker with him back to India. And they've worked together ever since. And I think now they've really helped put Indian wine on the map. I mean, he does so much in terms of advocating for Indian wine. There's now 40 other vineyards in the Nashik region, which is, I want to say, northeast of Mumbai. I always get distances slightly wrong, so I'm just going to check this.
I know that it's relatively close to Mumbai.
I think you can drive there in 3 hours.
Yeah, is it towards Bangalore, maybe? Is it around that
Okay, I'm going
direction?
to before I get overexcited, because I tend to get a bit hyperbolic with measurements and distance. So it's from Nashik, which I hope I'm pronouncing correctly, and it's located some 135 kilometers, 85 miles northeast of Mumbai.
So it's 3 hours. Yeah.
3 hours, exactly. And so they started off, I think, with kind of Sauvignon Blanc and Chenin Blanc, and now they've got Shiraz, which we're having here. They've also got Zinfandel. I know that you are not a huge fan of the fruity Zinfandel grapes. So I decided to go for their Shiraz, which is from the Dindori range, which is they have an entry-level range, and then this is the next range up. Again, Hallgarten are the importers for Sula, but you can find this at various online retailers for about £15. And it's just been put into oak barrels for about a year. And what I like about it is you get like the kind of dark plummy fruit from a Shiraz, but then you also get a kind of smokiness as well, which I think works really well with the fragrant spices of the Balti. And I think the Viognier worked really well with your korma. With your coconut cream-based korma, the Viognier. But I know that you're not a Viognier fan. So
I have to say, I very much like the Sula Sauvignon Blanc.
Yes. And
I haven't had this one.
Well, this one, because the Sauvignon Blanc, I got Sauvignon Blanc, the Viognier, and this, and I cooked using your coconut-based korma, and definitely the Viognier was the best. Because its opulence and its creamy, satiny texture and whatever could stand up to it. But I know that you're a Viognier fan. So I went for this, which is meant to be like kind of fruit-filled and a little bit smoky.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Very smoky.
It's very smoky. But that's why I think it works well.
Which is rather nice, actually. Yeah, that's really good.
And actually, when I had some friends over on the weekend, because I was like testing different sauces with like the different wines. And what I did as canapes was I got hold of naan bread, crisped them up, cut them into little kind of canapé sizes, and then just did a dollop of all of your chickens and different sauces, and then just like tried them with the different wines. And I thought, actually, that's quite a nice, hearty kind of canapé.
That's a very good canapé.
Yeah. So people like that.
That is really good, this Shiraz.
Thanks to your amazing sauce, though, too. I think they work together.
It's a very, very good combination, actually. Really good.
So, that's about really £15-16. If you Google it, there's various wine importers who do it. But I just thought, given your love of India, these guys are such innovators. They also manage to, like, due to their solar energy, they're very big into sustainability.
Yes.
And they manage, due to like solar energy, to account for like 60% of their energy output. I mean, when they talk about sustainability, it's not just a buzzword. Sanjeev is a really amazing person.
I would, and I know this is really controversial.
Okay, yeah.
I would have this slightly colder.
Do you think, because that would kind of like mute the smoke and you get more of the fruit aromatics?
Yeah, I think I'd love to try this sort of slightly chilled.
Well, I can put it in the fridge and we can try it a bit later.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll try it at home. I'll get a bottle and try it at home and see what happens. I'm afraid I tend to like almost everything slightly cooler than it should be.
I know, but then I was like, but then I didn't want to mute in the smokiness with the chicken.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I think it would be quite interesting, chilled.
Okay. Well, what we can do is I'll put it in now, and then before you leave, you'll have had a good 20 minutes. And then we can see. Try. Thank you so much, Ben, who made the curry.
Yes, thank you, Ben. Yeah.
So...
And it's so smoky on the nose. It's so interesting.
No, I must admit, chilled. I can't wait to try. As I said, I wanted because it almost like when I first opened it, it almost like had to taste like a charcuterie packet. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of like savory umami kind of element.
It would be extremely good with a hamburger.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because
it's got the juiciness with the smoky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That would be very cool.
Are you would you serve Indian wine to friends?
Yeah.
So you're quite open-minded with like what you would cook. And,
absolutely. Yeah. Definitely. And I think, for anyone who knows anything about wine or has any interest in wine, it'd be really fascinating because most people just haven't had Indian wine.
I mean, did you only really come across it when you went to India?
Yes, only when I went to India. But I go to India a lot, so I came across it quite a long time ago.